Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us right now. We're doing a live stream from Shipshewana, Indiana.
Shipshewana, Indiana. Behind us, the official photographer S of the gathering, and that is Wendy Boyer. Say hi, Wendy. And let's show everybody here. This is going to be a bit. These are all of our rigs, and there is the gang. We'll start over this way. We'll pan all the way around, and everybody say hello to everybody. Yeah. Was this a good week? Yeah. Tell everybody the kinds of things that you did this week, today, so far. What did everybody do? The RV Hall of Fame Museum, a bike ride down, what's the name of that trail here? The Pumpkin Vine Trail.
Good name.
Flea market.
The flea market, which
For a bunch of junk you don't need.
where you buy some junk, and that is right over there. Over
Tomorrow
there behind
it's
everything.
closed.
Restaurant at Yoder's.
Yoder's Restaurant. Yes, yes.
Yoder's Meat and Cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Yoder's Meat and Cheese. We
Gotta
cooked
stop
out.
there.
So
Oh, yeah.
Ah, you got some.
if you watched
Donuts.
us on our Ask Us Anything live stream, we talked about Amish crack, and it is a donut, a particular Amish donut that is known here as Amish crack because it is that good. Do we have any left, by the way?
I left them there.
Oh, no. You mean we don't have any in here?
No,
Oh, my gosh.
that's intentional.
Yeah, that is, that's going to be a sad thing. So we're doing this basically for all the rest of you guys that are in the community. And I see a lot of you jumping online. I'm going to jump into the chat room, and we can see that Sharon Tinknell Smith, Clarkston, Michigan, Tina Sweet out in Arizona. She says, you're all lucky ducks. And Denise Shiro is in Spring Hill, Tennessee. And Thomas Taylor, upstate New York. Phyllis Carr is here. And Ed Richards, who is normally one of our regulars, is watching us online. He's down in Louisiana. Ed is going to join us, I know, in our fall gathering. And where's the fall gathering? Florida. So this one is called the Groove and Gather with the Temptations in Shipshewana. And there's about 70 of us here in 35 rigs, I think. That's about the normal size that we have for all of our gatherings. And it has been just really fun. We've had breakfast together and lunch, and many of us have grilled out together. Many have made new friends here in the thing. But we're going to do our questions. You guys certainly online. Ed Richard, where's Chris? Ed Richards says to say hi to you, Chris. He heard you, Ed. He's back in the back row. And I know you guys, everybody yells at me when I take the camera like this and move it around, but we have one camera, and that's the way I'll try and move slowly and go like this. All right, who's got a question? First question, somebody. Way in the back.
Why didn't you go on the bike ride today?
Why didn't I go on the bike ride today? Because my bike is not working. I've got a glitch of something is interrupting the power between the battery and the controller. So I'm hoping, I had it working today. It worked for a while and then it stopped, but I can always pedal it back. But I will hopefully be on the bike ride tomorrow. How many miles did you all go today? 13 miles? Uphill. There's no uphill in an electric bike. That's great. How many of you had electric bikes on the ride? Almost everybody? Did anybody do it with pedal power? I'm proud of you guys. Jeff and Rita did it with pedal power.
So, Tom, what kind of bike you have?
What kind of bikes do you have?
What you have?
We have the electric bike.
I have electric, which is right over there in the
Can't see
corner
it very well.
next to Wendy. And I think I have figured out the issue with it, but we'll soon find out. All right, more questions. Okay, that ends this show. So
How many people went to the flea market?
is that
Today,
Peter back there? Stand up, Peter, so everybody can see you.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
lot of work getting out.
Oh, it is hard. That's all right. All right, there's Peter.
When I'm refueling at some stations diesel, they've got those big truck things.
Yep.
And I'm invariably spilling diesel fuel all over the area below my thing or the hole. And I'm trying to figure out, how do you prevent that?
Well, the problem is you're in a class B. Yeah, the problem is you don't have you've got a little tiny opening there for the nozzle, and those nozzles are great big nozzles.
Yep.
Now I have a Ford F-250, and I always fill up there. I love it because it does it so fast and quick. But for some reason, yours is going so fast. Try and not have it go. Try and control with the trigger on it.
Or go to the auto pumps.
Well, the auto pumps, since you're not touring anything, the auto pumps also have diesel, but they have the regular pump. So don't fill up that at the truck part. And if you get stuck, and that's all you have to do, then just use the trigger and control it, because otherwise it just rushes out too fast and it backs up and it gets crazy.
All right, thanks.
All right, but yeah, and I hate that. And then you get in the car and it's diesel smelling. Yes, my dear.
Yes, I have a question. You mentioned about getting diesel. We don't use diesel. We use just regular old gasoline. But when we're filling it up, we have trouble. It shuts off right away. It shuts off. Put it in, put the clicker on the thing, and all of a sudden it'll go for just a little bit, and poof, it clicks off.
What's happening is that the fuel is coming out at a high rate. It's backsplashing into the sensor on the pump nozzle, and it stops it for it. The same thing works with Peter. Don't push it to the far end. Hold your trigger and don't let it go as fast. That trigger on the gas pump controls how fast. If you pull it all the way, it shoots out with more pressure. So don't let it go with so much pressure. It won't backsplash. It won't shut off.
Thank you.
Well, there you go. That was easy.
Phyllis has got some.
Except for Phyllis, who has that Tesla over there that quacks. It doesn't make any noise. It quacks for some reason. Why does it quack?
It's the lock sound. You can change the sound for the lock.
Just go ahead and do it so everybody can hear that.
No, I'm not.
It literally goes quack. Okay.
We have a question from the community, from Susan. Susan wants to know if there are any quilters in the group here.
Any quilters? There's a quilter.
Jerry's a quilter. Ika's a quilter.
Okay, who else is a quilter?
Yep.
Back over here. There's a bunch of it. Yep.
There's about 10 good fabric places in this area.
Yes.
How many places?
10.
10 quilting places?
10 good fabric.
Good fabric.
My wife bought a quilt today to build at Yoder's.
So has everybody figured out that everything in this town is owned by Yoder? Yeah. There's Yoder's popcorn, Yoder's soap, Yoder's meat market, Yoder's shopping center, and it's a very common name in the thing. And they're all, I think, owned by different people in the same family, but same last name. That's good. Who else do we got back there? Janet Matthews, I see, is in southeastern Michigan. She's one of our. She used to come to all of our rallies.
Quiet.
Yeah. Those.
Oh.
Anybody else? Questions?
Make sure you repeat the questions to the mic.
Yep. I don't know if y'all are hearing their questions, but I'm assuming some of us picking up. So. Yes, we need a question.
We've lost all of our the covers, yes. We've lost all of them. We bought new ones, but we can't figure out how to put them on. Like,
You've lost your wheel covers. We used to call them hubcaps,
well,
and now they're known as wheel covers.
it's the
Oh, the belt.
Oh, for the air thing?
no, the 6 of them that go around the wheel.
Lug nuts.
The lug nut covers. You've lost the lug nut?
Wait a minute. I don't understand. You've lost your lug nuts?
Bubba. Oh,
All right. They can't hear, and I can't hear. So I'm not sure.
The covers of the lug nuts.
I would. What brand RV do you have? A Unity from Leisure Travel Van. So it's on the Ford Transit chassis or the Unity? Or it's on the The
Mercedes.
Sprinter Mercedes. Oh gosh, you got to call Mercedes to get those, and they'll only cost you $50 each one because they're Mercedes. Leisure might be able to help you, but I doubt it. They're going to send you to probably a parts to Mercedes.
But why
And
not try Leisure?
You could try Leisure, but oh, you do have them. What? Just take them to any gas station and any tire shop. Take them to a tire shop, and they'll help you do that. They'll figure it out. Are you sure they're the right covers? Well, where did you get them from? Amazon. Okay, I don't know whether you have the right covers, but
Maybe.
but
where they sell
the quickest
Leisure.
answer, there's a tire shop. I happened to go there yesterday, a mile and a half up the road.
Yeah, but tell them how they suggested you solve your problem. With
Oh.
tar on the tire.
So the construction traffic around here, how bad construction is. Someplace along the line,
I think it was probably me.
yeah, I think it was too, but no blames will be attached to this because we both were in the car probably. No, you probably were driving it
I was
back
driving
alone.
by myself.
But she rode over some fresh asphalt. It's about that big of a
One
thing.
tire got a little bit.
But we were driving, and all of a sudden, my wheel is going like this.
Just vibrating.
And oh man, this is a brand new tires, the Michelin tires.
I thought maybe a tire was going.
But it was the asphalt that got on the tread.
Then it
And-
picked up stones.
And I'm worried about, is it going to damage the rubber and the tire?
Brand new tires.
So I asked a bunch of you, and you guys nobody had any real answers. A putty knife, doesn't work very well though. Yeah, that would work. It would work. It'd just
Better
take you
than-
about 3 hours. But I took it to a tire shop, and I asked the tire guy. I said, "Well, okay, what did I do?" And he said, "Well, so I'll tell you what I'd do." And I think, "Well, that's good." So I'm glad I pulled him here. He says, "I'd put this on the rear tire, and I would do burnouts with it until it all wore off." That was the professional tire guy's advice. So, so the bottom line is, I think I'm okay on it. I think we're okay. But for yours, I would just take it to the tire shop and say, "Are these the right tire lugs?" And then if they aren't, I know Leisure isn't not going to help you out. You're going to need to go to Mercedes to order them. But that's good. All right.
Amazon, you don't know if you've got what you need.
Okay, this is kind of fun. Yeah, he probably would have.
True.
How many of you are first-time attenders of our rally here?
Woo.
Oh, okay. How many of you first-time attenders will be second-time attenders at the next one? Okay. Or if not necessarily the officialized schedule next one, but you're coming back, yeah. How many of you are going to our Florida one? Oh wow, a bunch of you. Awesome. Our Florida one is in
I
October.
think the question you wanted to ask, would you come back to another one?
Would you come back to another one? Yeah. Would somebody share, and it doesn't have to be just about this, of our gathering here, but you've been to other rallies, many of you, why a rally should be on every RVer's bucket list, why these are important. Woody Hutchinson from Florida, from Ave Maria, Florida. Yes, and the reason we know that is because he won the farthest distance yesterday.
To meet and greet some great people, and you always find a good location. And we rally in Florida with a group from FMCA, but this rally is one of the nicest ones we've ever attended, and there's so many great people here that it's just a wonderful experience, and we need to repeat it.
Am I right in that the value of something like this isn't, because we don't have a huge big program or anything other than we all eat well, but I mean, it's the relationships that are formed with everybody. Yeah.
So how do you decide where we're going next?
Usually wherever Jen and I want to go. I mean, I'm honest. To that end, we will ask a question. We talked about it, Wendy and Phyllis and I today. We thought we would see because we haven't been west for a while. We haven't been west for, I think, since before COVID. Is that the last time we did in Glacier?
Yeah.
Yeah. We would love to go back to Glacier. That's our favorite national park. but we tend to do these in the north and in the south, pretty much over the last
Heartland.
in the heartland, because that's where most everybody is. We find that when you get over 1,000 miles, people are more reluctant to drive that for just a week or so. So we would probably do another extra day if we did anything out west.
And if you go out west, you can add on your own days. You know, this is where we're going to be here, and then you can stop wherever you want going out. And then when you come back, you know, you just make it your own.
I see on the in our chat room, Ed Richards says rallies like this because you make such wonderful friends. And then Jean Coyle says she wants to know if those are rain cows hanging in the distance.
They are.
You know, we've had these on and off for a couple of days, but nothing that we may have some tomorrow.
It's beautiful. We've got deep shades of gray and blue.
Yeah. What does the radar say? Yeah, no rain. Not yet.
Go west to Phyllis's house.
Yeah. So just a show of hands, how many would go far west, like from Yellowstone on? Okay. Quite a few. How many would go as far as Florida?
Well, you know, everybody.
How many prefer something in the heartland, this general area, from say Kansas to what about the East Coast?
Sure.
Oh, they're excited about the East Coast.
Outer Banks, that area.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Wendy, where were we thinking about before? Were we thinking about the Carolinas, were we?
Outside Savannah. Outside of Savannah, yeah.
Oh, Savannah, somebody was thinking. So there we go from there. Ed Richards says he'd go, but I don't think he means, I think he means every one of them he'd go. Yeah.
Wendland's backyard.
Yeah, we only live 40 miles from here. So
We have 10 acres.
Yep,
yeah,
there you go.
We do. 10 acres, and every acre has 450,000 ticks.
Oh, wow.
That is what we're faced with this summer. It has been great. So a couple of people on the chat room have said that they would like to go out west. So we'll look out west. Just a show of hands out west. How many would be interested in that? Quite a few of you. Well, that's funny. This section, not this section, that section.
Oh,
Okay. Just too far for some of you over there? So is this our sweet spot then? The Midwest and the heartland?
This is the sweet spot of the south.
Okay.
You have a lot of fans on the West Coast who never come because it's too far.
Those of you on the West Coast in the chat room, jump in if you think that we should go out west. I see thumbs going up, but you have to type in go west. Stephen and Dee Dee Miller say go west. Susan Thicknell Smith puts her hand up, whatever that means.
she wants to go.
Okay, yes, west is yes. Oh, yeah. Denise Sherrill, you guys are getting outvoted. Go west. Ed Richards, go west. Tina Sweet, of course, go west. Matthew Blau, stay east. And Jerry Wilson says go west. So I think there's enough vendors to do at least one out west, maybe. Yeah.
You have a lot of fans.
Well, we haven't. A lot of the folks out west, you know, we haven't done anything out there in a long time since COVID. Really, COVID did. Another question is, how many of you are going to Canada this summer? Anybody going to Canada? Are you traveling? You don't have a dog, right? Anybody traveling to Canada with a dog? Do you know about the rules?
Okay, they know.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Yeah,
to
we've
you.
been talking. It is a mess. These rules about it. No.
Vets don't even know about
Right.
No, I know our vets. My vet spent, he said, 2 weeks trying to find out the answer, and he doesn't know. So,
Bo
it.
got chipped. Bo
Bo got
chipped.
chipped last week, and he got
Another rabies shot when he had a 3-year shot back in January.
Paul Orlando's going west in 6 weeks, and Jeff DeBartolo says stay east, and
There you
Susan,
go.
what's that?
One east and one west.
All right, one east, one west. We could do Phyllis's backyard because she's in Iowa, so that's not bad. That's not, huh?
Honestly, South Dakota would be wonderful.
Yeah, we tried there. It's extremely expensive, and it's very hard to get a campground like this unless you want to go in like February. And yeah, we
Where's
could
your
try
spirit
to.
of adventure?
There's another issue there, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll look and let you know on all this. One other question that we have, and this is for you guys that are watching online as well. As we travel, we used to do on a fairly regular basis. We'd say, hey, we're going to be in Naples, Florida this week. We can be there Thursdays. Anybody want to just meet at a local brewery? Would that help as we travel through your areas? Would you guys show up for those? And it's just kind of like an afternoon thing. We will try and do some of those as well. Jeff Carey is with a question. He says, thanks for making yourself available to us for the rallies. Looking forward to the October rally, every rally, and enjoy Florida, Midwest. And Cynthia says, we do sheepdog trials. Lots are in Canada, and several Canadians come to the U.S., and it's a very hot topic. And Chris Allen back there just typed here, anywhere where the weather's good. You've been online too long. You know, there's going to be face-to-face. Yeah. All right. And then somebody says, come to the Northeast, Bar Harbor, Mount Washington, Lake Placid. Aren't we going to be, we're going to be in Bar Harbor, right? Yes.
That's on your Atlantic tour, right?
We're going to the Maritimes this summer. How many of you going to the Maritimes? The Raíces. Who else is going with us to the Maritimes this summer? In this group, that's it? Okay. Well, I know online we've got Jeff and Susie. They're going with us. So we are going to probably get there a couple of days early, and maybe we could do a meetup in Bar Harbor. You know,
When is that?
it's in July 20. Oh yeah, July 21st will be in and I think our rally starts the 22nd. So if enough of you are in the main area and would like it, Jen and I will find or you guys help us find a local brewery or something, and we'll meet you on a Saturday or Sunday afternoon. That would be fun. All right. Well, we have been on here a long time. More questions from you guys? None. They're just sick of us, Jen, because we've been with them for 3 days, and they're being very nice to us. Oh, good. Yes. To that very stylishly dressed with the purple RV lifestyle, Jackie.
We have a Mercedes chassis with a diesel engine, and we have to run a trickle charge on it all the time, or within 2 weeks our battery's completely down.
And they say the battery's fine.
Then it's your alternator.
What's that?
Yeah, it could be your alternator. The question is they have Mercedes, and their battery wears down, and they have to trickle charge it all the time, or it's dead.
Mercedes.
2018.
Yeah.
Dick's got an idea
Dick,
too.
you got an idea? Dick's got a Mercedes.
I haven't done that. That's what you have to do if you're going to be more than 2 weeks.
I don't know about the 18s, but the 2020 chassis has a small battery underneath the driver's seat.
Well, that's where it is.
Right? I'm not talking about the one.
I love it. I love it.
There's a small.
Don't you love it when our people answer their questions?
Well, it has to be charged.
You guys can weigh in too online.
I don't know. Mine's a 20
Yeah.
chassis.
So
You got to plug that plug by the okay. That red.
so you have some sort of parasitic draw there that's on there.
Something's not gonna do it.
Dick's.
Either that or your alternator's not charging it up.
Dick, what do you say?
I had a similar problem.
He had a similar problem.
And initially I was having trouble with coach batteries.
He thought it was the coach batteries,
Then the chassis battery went dead.
and then the chassis battery went dead.
The isolator.
It's
is the device that.
the isolator, he says.
battery from your chassis and your coach
Which-
share. That was bad. $95 part. And on this trip, I'm doing fine. So I would have your mechanic check the isolator. It's under the hood, right on the firewall.
To check the isolator under the hood. This is great. Phyllis doesn't like dogs, but Bo likes Phyllis. Look at that.
We have a Cole Hersey. We had a Cole Hersey isolator underneath the passenger seat.
I love this, John. They answer each other's questions. We don't have to even do it. We can just let them go all night. They're solving it all. Yeah. I appreciate it. This is great. Where are you guys when I get stuck with these on the podcast and have to do them alone? Yeah. Well, I hope that helps you with the thing. Sounds like it's a problem that can be easily fixed. You know, the thing that I am convinced of every day is that if you have an RV, it's going to break. Just about something will break just about every single trip you take.
How about our new washer?
Yeah. That's why I was late today. But you know, that is part of the lifestyle, is learning how to handle that and to cope and understand that we're asking these things to do a lot, you know, riding around. We put in a new combo washer dryer this week, and I just tried it out, and everything worked great, except there's a big puddle on the floor, which we can't find where it's even coming
It's
from.
coming through the wall.
Through the wall. So
Which isn't good.
and then and it doesn't dry. It won't dry either. So everything, you know, they're much more complicated than we like. But you know, that's part of it, is just learning how to cope with it. Some people freak out and they get mad and they blame the manufacturers and they say they're all junk. And you know, you can understand a little bit about that, but that's just the reality of it. They break, you know, just like your car is going to break. These have so many more moving parts and things on them that it's you know, I don't think we that do stories about RVings, and I don't think the industry does a good enough job in explaining to people that they're going to break. And it's not necessarily quality. Quality plays some role in it, sure, but they're going to break.
You're driving an earthquake,
Yeah.
and you know that, those rides.
Yeah. All right, all you people online, let me see what's going on, and we thank you so much. Let's see, Mary Brown says she wishes she was here. It's too hot in Mesa, Arizona. And Woody and Inka Hutchinson say that, how are you guys doing this? Oh, she's in your coach. You've been talking the whole time, and there's a text answer. I said, how do you do that? This is the funnest live thing I've ever done. This is great. And it is. And so that's Inka that said this, Woody. Yeah. Inka, you should be here in person, because Woody's getting terribly out of hand over there. Ed Riches wanted to know how the Amish crack was. Everybody say. We bought, how many dozen did we buy yesterday?
I had 66.
66, not dozen, but
66
donuts. Oh my gosh, that's about 5 pounds in one day, you know, if you eat 2 or 3 of those
And
things.
we left Bo in the car with the donuts for a few minutes because we went into the meat store.
Yeah.
And
the Yoder's meat store. Yeah.
And luckily he didn't get in the donuts. He doesn't get into his dog food if it's left out. You know, he doesn't get into things. Yeah.
So again, people ask why we do these gatherings and keep them limited in size, and it's because, you know, well, you guys can look online. This is a pretty good group of people, but we're able to at least connect a little bit with everybody. At least Jen and I, and we feel that if we can't connect, why have people come and say they went to a rally and that we didn't even get a chance to talk to them, right? All right. So, what these people doing? That guy is on the truck. He's looking at it. All right, everybody say goodbye to everybody online. Yeah. Tell them you wish they were here. Yeah, we do wish you all were here. And we thank you for joining us online. We want to do more of these live streams as we get going, you know, with the community. This is just on the community. It is not showing up on Facebook or X or or YouTube or any of the other platforms. So it's just on our community. And we thank everybody for being a part of this community. It's much more intimate. And you all enjoying the community thing? And it's none of the nastiness. I'll do it if you'll do it, Woody. Yeah. Tomorrow night we go to see the Temptations. I got you, babe. It's one of their best hits. And it's supposed to rain tomorrow afternoon, I think. But we're doing a bike ride. We're doing some bird watching. They're doing some plants, RV plants, and more people I think are still going to go see the RV Hall of Fame, which is just down the road in Elkhart, Indiana. So we all wish you were here. We're posting all these pictures in the community, and please check in, ask any questions. And even though you couldn't be here, you're in our hearts, and we all wanted to just share this experience with you a little bit tonight. So thank you guys for being there, and we'll see you down the road. Remember, this is, what was the saying I was going to say? I saw a sign today, and I said I was going to sign off with a new saying, and I forgot it. It was really good. One of them was this is a good day to have a good day. And I think that'll be my thing. So I'll sign off with saying, this is a good day to have a good day, everybody.
And I'll sign off by saying happy trails.
Everybody say it. Bye.
Bye.